Let's try this again. Testing my audio. Let's try this again. Okay, that's better. All right, I hope you're still with me. I'm coming to you live. Hello, Big Easy. Good to have you in the house. I'm coming tonight to make a appeal to the fish fam community to help out with the Gofundme account that I started 2 weeks ago when Irma had attacked the islands and the Caribbean and Florida and came up into even Alabama, and I had some high winds and rain, but thank God no flooding or any trees down. So I've come to you guys tonight to ask for help. I've had a hard time getting the word out, even though several have been sharing it for me while I was on vacation. I myself was sharing it. I was doing updates. I was contacting families that had contacted me. If you have gone through any of these hurricanes, earthquakes, floods, power outages, as a fish fam community, you need to contact me at score48@yahoo.com. It's in the original, hey Dank, it's in the original video that I started, hey Victor, about the hurricane relief. A few fish fam members came to me and said that someone ought to do something for our fish fam members that are going through this devastating time. And because of time being an essence, no one else stepped up that I knew of. Now, I have been made aware that the owner of the new, I think it's Fish Bid, I'm not sure the company's name, he went through it and they did an auction and raised enough money for him to get a generator so that his livelihood, his fish tanks and everything, you know, were saved as far as I know. And I wasn't aware of that when I opened up the GoFundMe account. But, you know, however the fish fam members want to help one another out, that's great. I'm one person. I have 500 subscribers, and I don't understand. Thank you, Dank. Finn Bids. Thank you, Dank. I'm not aware of everyone's that's been going through things. I found out through people doing update videos. After power was restored, they were able to come online and do an update, like Sheila Gardner at Life with Pets. She came online and explained what she had been through. Don't know if, I don't think she lost her mascot, Betta. She sure did. And I saw CJ came on and was live, but he didn't post his video, so I couldn't, I don't know what happened with CJ. The title of his live stream was 7 Days Without Power, What Changes Happened. So it's hard for one person of the fish fam with so many, so low subscribers. You know, Corey, bless his heart, has given to the GoFundMe account, and others have promised to give to the GoFundMe account after the fact that, you know, waiting. Others have said they're waiting for payday and stuff like that, which I understand. But if you can't give financially right now, at least be spreading the word and let others know how to contact me at score48@yahoo.com. let them know that if they need assistance financially, yes, we can't take equipment to them and ship in and stuff like that, but I can give funds through a PayPal account, or one family, I'm having to cut a cashier's check, which costs $10. So I had to take that out of the Gofundme account in order to write them a cashier's check. But I've been able to help 3 families so far. My goal is $1,000, but because the needs are so urgent and need to get, we need funds now, and we don't have funds. Yes, it shows $180, but remember, GoFundMe takes about 10% of that. So there is probably, I don't have the exact numbers in front of me right now, but I have given out $150. So there's about $22 in the account right now, minus $10 for the cashier check. And so that's going to be $12. I have $12 in the GoFundMe account right now. And I've helped 3 families. There's one that has been very devastated by the hurricane, and I want to be able to send more money to that individual because they will not have power, it looks like, for 3 to 6 months. And this person needs funds to either get a generator. Gasoline is $4.50 a gallon, and a generator burns a gallon of fuel an hour. And they need storage cans to store fuel, and then pretty soon people are going to be looting and robbing, and it's just not a good situation. So I need you guys to help share the word, because there's a lot of Fish Fam members that have been going through these hurricanes. Hi Chris, good to see you. There's a lot of our Fish Fam members that are going through these devastated hurricanes, flooding, electricity out, earthquakes, fires, mudslides, you name it. There's all kinds of tragedies going on right now. But we have Fish Fam members all around the world. And in order to be a true community, we can't be concerned about what nationality you are or what country you live in. Yes, we're trying to help mainly stateside people right now because we're the ones that's been hit. Except for Mexico. Mexico has been hit with an earthquake, but we have Fish Fam members in Mexico, or we have Fish Fam members with family members in Mexico. So we've got a Fish Fam member I know in Peru, and we also have several in Puerto Rico, in the Virgin Islands. We have several in Texas. We have several in Florida and up the East Coast. One Fish Fam member contacted me the other day and said they were located in Cape Cod, and Jose was getting ready to hit them. So I told them if they needed assistance, to email me, and I would put them on the list. Well, they did not email me, and they didn't respond to me. So that's okay. If you don't need the help, fine. If you're able to recover on your own and you haven't lost too much, your fish are still thriving, you still have food in your freezers and stuff that are, you have a means of eating and having your needs met, fine. If you don't need help, then don't ask for help. But right now, hey Darcy, right now I've noticed a a big to-do about the Patreon account, on YouTube and even on Facebook. And that's good because eventually I'm going to finish setting up a Patreon account for myself. But I'm not doing this GoFundMe account to get rich for myself. $180 out of $1,000 goal has come in. And when I get withdrawals from GoFundMe, they deduct 10%. So if I received a $100 donation, then $90 was available to help 2 families. So I've helped 3 families, given them $50 each, and that leaves, I said a while ago, that leaves $12 in the account because it costs me $10 to cut a cashier's check for one that cannot set up a PayPal account. The other 2 have PayPal accounts, so I've been able to help them. I've been trying daily or every other day to do updates on the GoFundMe account. Anything that you want to know, I've been letting you know who I've talked to. I've been leaving the families private right now because some of them want to be anonymous, and that's right. That's fine. They have every right to remain private. Hello, Jenny Lee. How they spend the funds once we give them to them? I'm doing fine, sweetheart. I'm coming to everybody tonight about the Hurricane Relief Fund that has been established for about 2 weeks. I need help getting the word out, and I need help finding those people who need help. So I've put my email, and my email again is score48@yahoo.com. Hello, Flynn. I'm going to have to call you the little pilot now, since you've been flying your plane. That's awesome. Angelo. Hello, Angelo. And what I was talking about was the Patreon accounts everybody's setting up. I eventually will do a Patreon account too, but it's more important right now for us to reach out and to help those that are in need. There's still people in need, still people who are just now getting their power back on, that's lost food. They've probably lost fish. They've lost frozen fish foods, etc. Any fresh foods that they had in the refrigerators. People need help. They need money to go buy water and food to put in their houses, and a lot of places are really in bad shape because the stores don't even have the food on the shelf that they need. Water is short, food is short, and if we can send them some finances, to help them order or pay for funds somewhere else, I heard from Joseph on the Virgin Islands today, and he says gasoline is $4.50 a gallon. Now that's ridiculous. That's almost twice what you and I are paying here. Even though I just came off of vacation and went into Florida, and when I went into the top part panhandle there of Florida, it was $2.69 a gallon. Ridiculous. These people that were having to evacuate and having to come back to a no home, or a home that's been ripped up, they can't even stay in it while they're repairing it. But I need you, the Fish Fam, to get the word out so that people can contact me at Susan at score48@yahoo.com to let me know they need assistance, and I can put them on the list. And then I need you at part of the Fish Fam community. If you can't give financially right now, if you gave $1, if every one of my subscribers gave $1, I would have $500, $555 in the account, minus 10%. Right now, we've had $180 given in 2 weeks. The need is urgent. And there are a lot of people out there, part of our fish fam community, that are hurting. They're struggling. There's one family that I'm getting ready to help that they don't have a bank account, so they can't they don't want to set up a PayPal account. That's how I make some payments. I'm going to have to cut a cashier check for them. Well, that costs me $10 to write a cashier check. My bank may waive it. I don't know until I go in there Monday morning and find out. So all these patron accounts are great, but this is not the time to think about yourself. It's time to think about someone else that's in need. And I've been through 2 house fires in my life. I know what it's like to have nothing but the clothes on your back. I know what it's like to lose personal items, things that you can never get back. You can never get back pictures and graduation certificates, wedding dresses, military clothing, things from your past, awards that you may have won, awards your children may have won, things that are memorabilia that you can never get back. There's no copy anywhere. And some of my family, after I got another apartment or another house, they started giving me some of the pictures that I had shared with them, and I had them copied so that they could have the original back, or I would have the original and give them the copy, however it worked. But right now there are people that are still without power, still without air, and I don't know if Sheila from Life with Pets is here. Before I went live, I saw that she had asked a question about Joseph. I posted Joseph Hardin's needs in Fish Fam Safe. Excuse me. Some of y'all may not be aware that there's a group on Facebook called Fish Fam Safe, and that is for you to report to that you're safe from a storm, from a tragedy, from an earthquake. We connected with my group, SLC Aquatics, and also Fish Fam. So whenever someone posts in Fish Fam, I update it in Fish Fam Safe, and I let that individual know that we have a GoFundMe account available so that they can ask for help if they have a need. Thank you, Angelo. Thanks, Flynn, for posting my email. Here's the GoFundMe account so that y'all can share it. And when you're able to give, if everybody just gave $1, that would help. We're not asking you to give $10 and $20 and $100. Corey gave $100 though. Those that can. Those that can't. And some are waiting for payday, and I understand that. Some people only get paid once a month, and I realize sometimes your household needs is greater and you can't always give. I've only been able to give $10, and as I get funds, I want to give again, but right now I can't. So we have Fish Fam YouTubers who have over 50,000 and 100,000 subscribers. Where is the Fish Fam? That's all I can say. Where are they? I know everybody's not on Facebook, but between 10 of us, we ought to be able to find 50,000 Fish Fam members. I know a lot of us are a part of each other's groups, and that duplicates and duplicates and duplicates the membership. But just like Bob just turned over, I believe it was 2,000 members in his group. I don't know how many members. I think the Fish Fam has 181 members, and I have 81 members or something like that in my group. So, I mean, I know we're duplicating ourselves all over the place, and that I understand that on Facebook, but on YouTube, we're international. One of our members from the UK were the first givers in the Gofundme account, and I've been working this while I was even on vacation, mainly because other people's needs are more important than mine. So tonight I'm coming to you live. I know there's not much to be said in the chat. I appreciate you logging on and listening to me, but I'm doing an appeal to the Fish Fam community, and I'm going to share this on Facebook to let people know the needs are great. And what hurts my heart more than anything is not having the funds. What hurts my heart more than anything is to see a Fish Fam member's video saying they just went without power for 7 days and I didn't know it. And I don't know how else but word of mouth to get out there to reach these family members that have, you know where they're at. I don't know where they're at. Jenny can reach some in California. Dwayne, you can reach some in the state that you're from. Flynn, you can reach some in Canada. You know, thank God Canada and the West and the central United States, northern United States is not going through too much right now. But some of you guys know who's in Florida. I've already checked with David and DPK, Sheila, Josh Job, and I know that it came up into Georgia and AMA. AMA was without power for a while, but there's several that I don't know who they are, but you might know them. Tell them to contact me if they are in need, and their name will go on the list. And as I said earlier in this video, so far I've been able to help 3 families with $50 each. I'm not keeping any of these funds for myself. Matter of fact, my first $50 I gave out of my own pocket until the funds became available and I was able to replace my personal funds. That's the only one, the first one, because the need was right then. But then the funds really started coming in at first, and I was able to help 3 families. But there's a greater need out there. One that you all may know, he started the Fish Fam News. His name is Joseph Hardin. He is in the Virgin Islands. I have heard from him. I have heard from his girlfriend. His girlfriend, Jenny, is in the States. And she and I both have been sharing our updates with each other as we hear from Joseph. It is true that the main power is out, and instead of being 3 weeks to a month, now they're saying 3 months to 6 months before power is restored. But I'm hoping and praying that it's not going to be that long. Thank you, Angelo. Yes, you know, I wish I was able to give more too. I understand. I am not here to pull on your heartstrings if you don't have it. I'm here pulling on your heartstrings if you have it to give and you haven't given. And I think that comes a time in each one of our lives that there has to be a sacrifice made, because you never know when it's going to knock on your door, when tragedy's going to knock on your door. You never know. If you could plan for a tragedy, then most of us would never go through a tragedy, because we would plan to get out of Dodge, as they say. So I need your help to get the word out to other Fish Fam members that may have been in harm's way. Let them know if they have a financial need and can receive financial assistance through PayPal or through the mail. I will be able to help them as the funds are available. Send them to my email, score48@yahoo.com. Let them know. All they have to do is tell me what they went through and give me their email so that I can send them funds through PayPal. And if they have to receive a check, then they will have to give me a post office box or a mailing address, a physical mailing address, so that I can send a cashier's check to them or a money order. A money order is cheaper, but some people would rather have a cashier's check. But get the word out. I'm doing as many updates as I can. And we appreciate everyone's love, everyone's support. It was awesome what the Fish Fam came together to do for Finn Beds. You know, helped him get a generator for his business. And as I said earlier, I wasn't aware of that when I opened up the GoFundMe account because we all reach different people. And who I can't reach, you can reach. So get on the ball, get the word out, share the love. This is Fish Fam love. Fish Fam community coming together, helping one another. As my motto says, touching lives one fish at a time. And let's touch lives. Hey, Sarge. Hey, Jeremy. Let's touch lives by getting the word out. Let them know that they can send me an email if they have a need. And then everybody get on board as you can. Give $1. Just give $1. Hey, Jane. Right now, there's only 3. But like I said earlier, I see people like Sheila Gardner, who posted a video. I didn't even know she was in Florida at first. And then CJ Aquariums or something did a live stream today, but I didn't catch the live stream. But he didn't post the video either. And he said his title to his live stream was 7 hours without power. What changes happened or what changes were made? And I'm going to try to contact him to see what happened and see if he needs assistance. So, Jane, there's not that many on the list right now, but they're out there. But I don't know that they're out there because I don't know them. So y'all help keep watch on those videos that are coming up and send them to me if they want assistance. And then as funds become available, then I will be very glad to help them. And if you all know of any Fish Fam members in Mexico right now, they may have a problem receiving funds, but they can go on the list, and when they are able to receive funds, I will hold funds for them. So right now I've been helping with $50 at a time because the need has been so great. Even though the campaign shows $180, remember GoFundMe has fees that they take out. That's almost 10%. I want to say it's like out of $100 I got $91 and something withdrawn into my account. So yes, it's coming into my account, and then I'm sending it to PayPal, and from PayPal I'm dispersing it because I can send it as a friend and it doesn't there's no fees taken out in PayPal. But when I have to cut a cashier's check, it costs $10. So that takes away from the funds. So if they can set up a PayPal account or some other money transfer, tell me about it. I'll be glad to sign up for a different account in order to do that. So We love you guys. I'm going to log off for now. And I just hope that y'all are having a wonderful weekend. I have a funeral to attend to tomorrow. Our assistant pastor's mother passed away. So I'm not officially off vacation, but the needs are greater than my vacation. So I love you. Just a big hug. And lots of prayers are needed for those in Puerto Rico and in the Virgin Islands and in Mexico. And my heart's heavy because of that. So I pray for everyone. And we love you guys. Thanks for joining me tonight. And I'll see you on Tuesday night. Love you.